The partly iced over Lake Mjøsa is the largest lake in Norway, and it has two big towns on it on either side, Gjøvik and Lillehammer. Just an easy train ride from Oslo, Lillehammer is a great little town to explore. So the train station and the bus station are at the same place, and there's a hotel at the train station which I recommend highly. So the Lillehammer Station Hotel is it's not the biggest. It's like twin beds here. You got a view which is quite nice, of the lake, which you can see is frozen over, and the train station, so it can be noisy if you don't like trains. And a little bathroom with shower, basin, toilet, the basics. It's only 80 euros a night, so it's not bad at all. And of course you have a very interesting wall panel above the bed. This is quite cool. The hotel has like a little knitting box over here. And it says, "Dear guests, this knitting is for you. You are welcome as our guest to knit something for yourself to bring back home. Or you can choose to knit a 10 by 10 centimeter piece that you leave here." So they're going to take all the little bits left behind and put it together to make a blanket. I think that's quite cool. Very novel idea. So even though I stay just across the lake from Lillehammer, and it's actually only about 30 kilometers away, I only go to Lillehammer once a year for doctor's appointment. And so I can actually compare what it was like in 2018 and 2019 and now 2020, how much snow there was, especially 2018. 2019 had quite a lot of snow, but not nearly as much as 2018. And now, unfortunately, 2020, exactly the same time of year, there's not much snow at all. You can still see snow. There's still parts of the lake that's frozen over, but nothing like it was in previous years when I have gone there. But at Lillehammer, they had the Olympic Games in back in 1994, and everybody still remembers Lillehammer from the Winter Olympics, and they still got the ski jump. You can still go take part in all the winter sports there. So if you're into winter sports, it's definitely worth a visit. The view in Lillehammer is just stunning. You can just see parts of the lake there, just past those houses. So all over Norway they put down these little stones. It's almost like cat litter to stop you from slipping. And if they didn't, you would slide quite a lot because it's really slippery and the temperature goes down below freezing overnight, and then all this runoff of water over here that you can see freezes into solid sheets of ice. So this is the main street of Lillehammer. Lillehammer was famous in the 1990s for hosting the Winter Olympics, and to this day, wherever you are in the world, if you mention the name Lillehammer, people will automatically say, oh, the Winter Olympics, even though it's more than 20 years ago. Lillehammer is also famous for a TV show called Lillehammer, which is still on my list of things to watch. I haven't watched it yet. Just look at the water running off as the snow is melting. Look how nice and slippery this is. Of course, there are better times to visit Lillehammer when you're not having the snow melting. It's quite nice in actual winter when the snow is everywhere, but there's lots and lots of restaurants and coffee shops. Lillehammer also has lots of different events, cycling races, running races, skiing competitions, and I think this is a music festival that's coming up. The center of town is a walking street, and the lovely old buildings over here. Everything you need in this one street. Oh, look at this bakery. It's an old building. Yeah, the cinnamon one. Oh my lord, saw the same bike 2 years ago, 2018, but covered in snow. It's in one of the earlier photos in this video. The snow is all melting again. The snow comes and then it goes, but you can see it all melting, running down the road. And then what usually happens is it comes back again over the weekend, and then it melts again the next week. But if you're in Norway, I do recommend a visit to Lillehammer, especially in wintertime when there's lots of snow, because I think there's a lot more to do there in wintertime than there is in summer. And even though I've lived in Norway for 3 years, I've actually never been to Lillehammer in summer, so I can just speak from a winter point of view. So time to warm up, and I'll see you on my next adventure.